issue of domestic abuse playing a key role in a Marco Island woman's acquittal last week in a very high-profile killing. Lisa Troemner stabbed her boyfriend to death more than 3 years ago.
But Troemner's attorney argued it was self-defense. As Carl Fortier discovered, domestic abuse is just as prevalent as ever, but tragic endings like this one are becoming less common.
Well, during Lisa Troemner's 4-week trial on murder charges, her attorney argued that his client suffered from battered spouse syndrome and that Trevor Smith was the more abusive one. Now, after more than 3 years in jail, Lisa Troemner is a free woman.
I'm not surprised by the verdict in the Marco Island situation.
It's been more than 3 years since a then 24-year-old Lisa Troemner walked into a 7-Eleven on Marco Island covered in blood, telling the shocked overnight clerk she just killed someone. Police found the body of Trevor Smith stabbed to death in the bedroom of the condo he shared with Troemner. She said she and Smith had been arguing for days before things finally spun out of control. In court, Troemner's attorney Donald Day argued the killing was self-defense.
There are many reasons that women stay in domestic violence relationships.
Linda Oberhaus of the Shelter for Abused Women and Children in Naples says volatile relationships like Troemner and Smith's sadly aren't uncommon, but the fatal outcome is becoming more rare due to the increase in domestic violence shelters.
Victims have the ability now to get safe shelter where in the past they haven't. So I actually think that the homicide rate among perpetrators has gone down.
She says anyone in an abusive relationship, male or female, should reach out to a domestic violence shelter for help.
It's a process getting into a domestic violence relationship, and it's also a process to get out of that relationship.
Now, if you need help with a domestic violence situation, you can call a 24-hour hotline. It's 1-800-500-1119. In Naples, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.